Okay. It's a basement. Basements in these houses are never good, especially when there's muck around the door. And the door closes on its own. Oh god! Oh god.
I'd hardly taken a step forward when I heard the door close behind me. When I turned around, the door wasn't there anymore. And all that was left of it was a strange shadow on the wall. I searched. I despaired. And I screamed until my throat began to burn.
Those are crosses hanging
The
from the
candles
ceiling.
started to run out, as did the batteries in my torch. From within the most suffocating darkness, the hours went by, until turning into days, and I began to fall in and out of a restless sleep. I would hear voices, sometimes right next to me, other times a few yards away. It seemed like they were coming from the other side of the wall. Desperate cries, howling in horror, and sometimes, the worst of all, a vast, oppressive silence would fall, seeming to emanate from everywhere and nowhere all at once.
That looks like a night
Nobody
gone.
there. Just hallucinations, nightmares, black nothingness, and the song from that music box. Trapped in this impossible place, I wondered if I was going to die there.
Okay, so 3 days later. Oh, he was down there for 3 whole days. Holy cow.
Etienne, do you have any news on Daniel yet?
Oh, Sophie. No. We've been calling him at home all day, but there's no response. Do you know if he's got a mobile phone?
No, I don't think so. And if he does, he doesn't tend to keep it on him.
Oh, man. I think I should pass by the Husher place when I leave, just to see if they know anything.
Husher the writer? Your client?
Yeah. I sent Daniel over there on Friday, and I haven't heard from him since.
What's the address? I'm going to stop by Daniel's place, and if I don't find him, I can go around and ask about him.
The house on the outskirts of town, on Highway EB-15. Number 4, Abbott Thomas Road. It's a big house.
Okay. I'm headed over. Call me if you find him.
Of course. Same to you.
Okay. Interesting. So do I get to play as her now? It's been 3 days since Daniel entered the Husher's mansion. No one has heard from him since. Right. Oh, Sophie Van Denand. Age 40, light source is a candle. Life has put Sophie to the test many times, but she always pulls through. Thanks to her extraordinary resilience, she summoned the strength to put an end to her failing marriage with Daniel. Sophie, who runs a well-known art gallery, is now enjoying the ever-elusive prosperity she has always longed for. So she runs an art gallery? Is this like, does she also work for the publisher then? So she's got speed and stealth, strength, and serenity? Oh god. Whenever I light one, everything around me feels safer and more peaceful? So she's got scented candles? What's this? Oh! Etienne Bertrand. 45, he uses a lighter. Etienne, a confident, self-made man, is sales manager at Wake Publishing, making him Daniel's direct supervisor. And his role as wait, so Daniel is sales? In his role as personal assistant, Daniel has become... Oh, personal assistant. It says it right in the next sentence, for the love of God. He's become somewhat of an errand boy, but Etienne is slowly giving him greater responsibilities. Although they love to complain about working together, they have grown fond of each other, developing a friendship outside of work that neither of them like to admit. Writing down anything important is secret to remembering. He's got a note folder. Who's this? Alexander Laskin, 59 Candle. Alexander and his wife Masha are housekeepers at writer Sebastian P. Husher's mansion. They're housekeepers in a dusty mansion. Watching over the author's children is one of their many household duties. The Russian couple of Christian faith moved to Europe in the early 80s in an attempt to flee from a mysterious past that Alexander rarely, if ever, speaks about. He's a strong dude. Take a good swig from the flask to soothe your nerves when danger lurks. Always worked for me. Alright, so these are their, like, emergency items, whatever, in case things get hairy. Alina Ramos, 32, flashlight. Alina is a passionate, hands-down type of learner, always eager to get her hands dirty at work. Happy and energetic, she's traveled the world with her sister in search of a better life for them both. Now working as an electrical technician at Monolith Security, it's an ominous name, Alina is part of a highly qualified tech support team, repairing high-end home security systems for exclusive clients. Walkie-talkie. It doesn't work very well. It picks up a lot of weird interference. So I can take any one of these people? Well, we'll take Sophie since she was, like, literally heading there, I think. We'll do that. Plus, you know, it's the ex-wife of Daniel, so I'm sure we'll get lots of stuff about her. So anyways, that night gaunt that was in the I don't know, the little narrative, oh god, we're going in at night. Also, was that something in the window or was it just me? I think there was something in the window. Alright. We got ourselves a candle. Alright, before we continue. In that animation, there was that black silhouetted figure, right, with the smoke at his feet and whatnot. That, if this game is inspired by Lovecraft, which I think it is, that is what is called a night gaunt. And it's a significant, I mean, everybody knows about Cthulhu with Lovecraft, right? Well, night gaunts take on, they're a pretty important figure in Lovecraft's history. When he was a kid, he suffered from sleep issues, specifically sleep paralysis. And if you're not familiar with what sleep paralysis is, it's something along the lines of your brain, parts of your brain are waking up at different times than other parts. For instance, your part of your brain that controls like your muscles, the thing that like paralyzes you while you sleep, so you don't flop all over the place, that wakes up afterwards. So you're kind of in a state where you're semi-awake, and you can experience things, but you can't move. That's what sleep paralysis is. And he suffered from that as a kid. And when this happens, you have hallucinations or I don't know if it's hallucinations or delusions, whatever. You see things. And one of the common things, and this is common among most people with sleep paralysis, this is not just Lovecraft. The common figure seen when this happens, for whatever reason, is a silhouetted figure, like the one we just saw. So it's just a black figure that's hovering over you, watching you while you sleep. Sometimes they don't hover, sometimes they will do things to you. So Lovecraft saw these things when he was a kid. And of course, that's going to traumatize any kid. He called them night gaunts. And this is what inspired his career. And you step back and you think about, you know, what is Lovecraft known for? What does he write about? Well, he writes about the fear of the unknown. He writes about paralyzing fear. These are his specialties because he experienced them when he was a kid, and that came out through his works throughout his entire life. So, being that we just saw a night gaunt, we might experience stuff like that, I would think. A tricycle. It's wet and beginning to rust. Must have been there for days. Also, Daniel's car is here. So he's either inside the house or that bloody junker finally broke down. We go this way now? It's totally jammed. Probably has been open for years. So what are these housekeepers doing if things around the place are all broken and dirty? The tank controls are so old school and weird. I don't like them. A newspaper that's been through a storm. I can hardly read a word. Alright, well. Time to go inside. All alone at night. The Husher Mansion.
The door was open. Is there anybody home?
Yep, call out. Call out. Daniel! A burglar alarm. How modern. A moat with crocodiles would be more fitting in this house. A moat with crocodiles? Is that supposed to be a Trump reference in this game already? Oh my god. Books in the foyer? You won't find me complaining. This clock is turn of the century. Just lovely. Though the time isn't set properly. Coats hung up. Somebody must be home then. Just monsters. I could go in here. Tears in the Wind by Liam Edelman. It's lovely, melancholy, and has macabre touches. God, I've started to think the same way I talk to clients about works of art. Okay. Hello? There was a dot here a moment ago. Oh, there it was. Packed suitcases. They're everywhere. But are they arriving or departing? Oh god, a wood door. I'm gonna pass on that for now. Alright, there's a lot of doors here. Oh my god, I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself. I was gonna check the hallway first, but oh well. An old bicycle. A tad broken down, but it's still pretty. Whoa, camera change. An old metal box. A rusty old metal box. Closed shut. Look closely. I don't see anywhere to get this open. Alright, Disorderly pile of tools, but no flathead screwdriver. Alright, I guess that means I need a flathead screwdriver then. I love motorcycles, but I've never mustered the courage to drive one, especially with Daniel telling me how dangerous they are. What is this? Here's the boiler. It's receiving no electricity like the rest of the house. Alright, so I gotta restore electricity. Boiler functioning. Upper panel shut down. Start emptying. Alright. Case of malfunction. Preventing correct boiler functioning. You can perform an emergency shutdown by keeping the blue button pressed for 4 seconds. Alright, well we don't even have electricity, so I don't think I need to worry about that quite yet. Alright, so we got that door. What is this door then? Locked. Alright, oh god. It doesn't have muck around it. I think I'm safe. Alright, never mind. How about the bathroom? There are greasy fingerprints all over the glass. Also, wasn't this curtain closed before? So they're trying to tell me that somebody's been in here. Tell me, the player, that somebody's been in here. Alright. Someone not Daniel, that is. Oh god. Old photos of family trips and such. A note. What? A note found in the mansion entrance written by Catherine, Husher's wife, on September 4th. This isn't something that was here before, was it? My dear eccentric husband, I left your key in the top drawer of... Why is she moaning? I left your key in the top drawer of your bureau in the library. The children have been very nervous lately. We need to talk about this as soon as you get back, and I don't want them playing with it. Alright, so we need to... Is that the jam drawer in the library? I think it is. Pile of suitcases. Seems a bit much, even for a long journey. I don't think they're moving either. Alright. Well, let's do it. Did I look at this before? Good music with good wine and other circumstances. Do you guys hear that? I heard that. The carving on the chess pieces is exquisite. been years since I've seen one of these telephones. Since we sold my parents' old house. Novels written by Husher. I don't consider myself a fan, but I admit his books are addictive. I've never understood why people have to murder defenseless animals for sport. Also, this is new.
Huh.
There's soot all over. Perhaps I could get it to light somehow. Can I? Q. What do you mean Q? Oh. Can I use my candle to light it? There's nothing in there, though. I don't know. I'm gonna leave it be. What concerns me, what was it? I. Is that a 3? Does that mean I've only got 3 of them? And if that's the case, why are they using Roman numerals for that? That's kind of weird, isn't it? History magazines. I actually subscribe to some of these. A wilted plant sometimes happens to mine when I have a lot going on in the gallery. Alright, well, don't ignore your plants. The controls are awkward for me. Seeing so many bottles in one place reminds me of Daniel and unpleasant times. Wow. An upright piano. I played one just like it as a girl. Is that the candle I hear? I guess. Alright, let's go in here then. I must admit, I could spend weeks on end in this library. Historical novels, like those authored by Husher. It's cheap entertainment, but devilishly addictive. Lovely camera. Wait, it's only a replica. A world globe from the 18th century. Husher must deal with some very choice collectors. I want to read those diplomas. Macabre tales, noir novels, and oh, Cycle by Robert Bloch. Enchanting. Dictionaries, atlases, and manuals in a variety of languages. Looks like Usher does his research before writing. Like I said before, I think a lot of authors do. Huh. Her little huss. I can hardly resist the temptation to take one of them. Wow. I mean, we broke into the house, we may as well loot it, right? Japanese swords. Both look authentic. Could even imagine them as museum pieces. Oh yeah, the key right here. There's a key in there. I see a key in the drawer, but it's jammed. We've got to lubricate it somehow. Lubricate it. Ew. I wonder if there's lube in this metal box. I don't know. I'm sure I don't lubricate it with wax. And Olivetti from the 1940s. Usher is old-fashioned, even when it comes to his work. Although I admit, it's quite lovely. Alright, so we have that drawer to unlock, which we cannot. We have the diner to go to still. Diner, dining room, whatever. Porcelain fruit, candlesticks, an English tea set. Oh, very old and dusty. Oh my god, these tank controls do not like dishes and books in the same little cupboard. Odd way of arranging things. Old family photos in black and white. Can't see anything. It's covered in filth. House is creaking. I would fit under that table quite easily. We're in need of hiding? Who thinks of that? Game. What do you mean? Door's locked. Okay. Can we get to the kitchen? A delicate, quite elegant dinner service, but covered in dust. Oh, I can collect the matches. There are plenty of matches left. Okay, I can use that to set the fireplace on fire. I can get in the kitchen. What's that? Sounds like electricity. Fresh fruit, though the apples are beginning to rot. They appear to be old cookbooks. As far as I can tell, they are written in Russian.
There's something on the counter.
I got it.
Yes.
Don't worry. A ring. A ring made of iron. Nothing unusual. Why would I pick up this ring? Oh! Water came out from under the sink, and there's a wire right there. That looks dangerous. There's still some coffee left in the pot. Also, there was a queue there. Did you see that? I guess I would need like a towel or something. I'm going to assume. All right. A drawing by Saul. A drawing done by Husher's youngest child. She looks terrified. Oh my god, it's a night gaunt. Can I spin this around? Can you? There we go. See, she's paralyzed in her bed and the black silhouette. This is sleep paralysis. For those of you that have had it, you've probably experienced this before. Saul 7. All right. Wait, did I just pocket that? Did I really? What is the? Was Jay? Oh my god, I'm taking his kid's drawings. Souvenirs and a list of errands. The date has expired on some of those. Don't step in the water, girl. All right. So what are these doors?
Nope.
Oh. Where was that? Oh, come on. Here we go. Preserves, cereal, a wide range of non-perishables. Preserves and dog food. No fresh food, though. What's that? Oil can for the drawer. The tin is greasy to the touch and almost completely full of oil. All right, well, now we'll get our key, which I'm guessing will unlock perhaps a door or two, like this one right here. Listening at doors. What was that noise? You better take a look before you go back out. To press your ear against the door, walk up to it. When you see the listen icon, press and hold. Right click. While you're listening, pay attention to the sounds that come from the other side. Oh, God.
What was that?
Oh, I got a heartbeat now? Oh, God. So, right click. Oh, there's an icon. Okay. Is that a footstep? Or would I hear like, oh, using your map? It seems like the coast is clear. From now on, you can listen to what's happening on the other side of unexamined doors. Sometimes you might have the chance to do it with other doors as well. Pay attention to the icons when you're near one. Use your map to find a way around. It records every single place you've explored so far. To open it, press M. The map will be constantly updated with relevant information. Don't forget to check it out.
I didn't hear anything.
Oh, wow, she's in denial. Oh, a map. Wait, what are those gears? Oh, those gears are things I need to do. The kitchen, I need to fix the wire. The living room, I need to light the fireplace. The library, I need to open the drawer, right? Why has the dining room got an eye with a line crossed off in it? All right. That's it, right? I need to go to the library to get my key. I can't listen to this one. God, I shouldn't be running like that. One of these times, the camera angles totally set you up to get jump scares. All right, use the oil can. Use. Works like a fine Swiss clock. Looks like an old key. It was in the jam drawer in the library. These keys will usually open more than one door. Oh. There's a folder in the drawer. I wonder what's in it. Can I grab it? A piece of collectible. Haiku folder 3. A reddish folder containing a bunch of papers. I can't open it or anything. Alright. So I've got a key. And we have a door or two to open. Let's go to the kitchen first. Oh my god. That scared me.
The phone. Should I answer?
Yes!
Hello? Sorry, who is this? I can't understand
Sounds
you.
like a kid.
We can't leave my room.
What the?
Phones don't work like
Sounded
that.
like a child. Is he in the house?
I think that's what they were insinuating, but you can't make the phone ring. Not actual child. That's a ghost. That's something scary. Let's not. Oh God. Oh, isn't this locked? Can I unlock this? Hold on. It's not there.
Yes.
Julia and Saul's notes. They scribbled a piece of paper from the smoking room in the Husher mansion. Julia, I saw another door yesterday. As I was walking by the dining room, I suddenly heard the music from Daddy's music box. When I went in, I saw the door. I went running to tell Mummy, but when I came back, it was gone. She scolded me for making things up. It's not fair. I was telling the truth. There was an old door here, different from the rest. It even had a key in the keyhole. If I see it again, I'll go inside and leave the door open. That way Mummy will believe me. Oh God, girl. The door's closed. Saul, I saw the weird door Julia said, the one that wasn't there before. Mummy was very angry and kept yelling at Julia. The door is scary. I will hide the key in the dollhouse, and I will hide the 5 dolls too, even if they get mad at me. And I will bring them out when Mummy and Julia forget about the door. What? One will be hungry, so her friend will make dinner for her. Another one will read while her mom takes a shower. The ugly one will watch the door so nobody comes in. Am I supposed to find dolls and put them in a dollhouse in these positions? Because that's kind of creepy. Skulls on the wall. I understand that Husher is old-fashioned, but this is sheer barbarianism. Smell of tobacco, skulls, weapons on the wall. I suppose this is why the room feels so dreary to me. Creepy. Is that there before? Doesn't matter. Cannot interact with it. Record player with a piece of Vivaldi ready to play. I'm more of a Chopin lover myself, but this isn't the worst choice. Screwdriver! If I had screwdriver, it looks like it's seen better days. With this in my hand, I could pass for Sharon Stone in Basic Instinct if I were blonde. What kind of reference is that? That feels out of place. First off, let's use this. No. Let's combine with the metal box. 4 fuses. They were in an old metal box with a different amps. So I'm guessing we're going to have to combine these to make a certain number. I've seen this puzzle before. Not that I'm good at it. I've just seen it before. What are those 3 lights? What were those lights? What do you mean? What do you mean, game? God.
Daniel. Is that you?
Yeah, probably not.